we will not let the Ukrainians use our weapons to fire back at the Russians. Does this make any sense to anybody? It's appalling how they're hamstringing the Ukrainians here.
Everything that Keane says is irrelevant. It can't be done. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter what we provide. If we provide anything short of nuclear weapons, the Russians will defeat those things, and then they will press ahead. And I think that's what we're going to see now. From the very beginning, Putin was never interested in conquering Ukraine. That's a myth. That's a lie. He was interested in liberating the Russians in eastern Ukraine who were being oppressed by the Ukrainian government. That's what he was interested in doing. And he wasn't even going to stay in those regions until it was made clear to him by the population, well, if you come in here and you improve things and fix things for us, as soon as you leave, the Ukrainian secret police will show up and shoot us all through the head. You can't leave. You need to stay. Okay, he made the decision. Fine, we'll stay. Those areas are historically Russian anyway. And at each point in time, he has held back in the search for negotiations. The big news that no one in Washington seems to get is that there's no longer any willingness to negotiate with us. That's over. It's done. This war will be settled on terms that suit Moscow. Whatever we want, whatever we think is irrelevant. And in that connection, he's made it clear, since you have no strategy, you have no coherent approach to anything, no willingness to negotiate, it was never there, then don't think that you can fall back on the nuclear threat. Because if you do, you are consigning yourselves and your country to destruction. We will not sit idly by and let you do that.
So Keane was the military voice that's saying a lot of this stuff.
It's an exaggeration to call that a military voice. He's the equivalent of a political officer in the old Soviet military system.
Fair enough.
He's thoroughly politicized. He has an ideological position. He's going to push that and defend it because the people that hatched these dumb ideas have made him rich. It's no accident. So let's be honest. I wish that whenever people like General Keane come on television, they would list under it, what are his sources of income? Who's paying him? And just you follow the rabbit down the hole and you will discover all sorts of very interesting things.